Welcome to this short video, Career Services and Your Career Development. Even though you're just beginning your educational journey, it's never too early to get started on developing your professional tomorrow. Perhaps the best place to start would be to talk about why you're here. Why are you in college? Certainly your answers are going to vary, and they're going to be answers that are very personal to you. Some of you are here for professional development. Some of you are here to get a new or a better kind of job. Some of you are here just to accomplish the goal of earning a degree. But in each case, your goals are all about making an investment in yourself. Doesn't it make sense then to make that investment worthwhile and to get the most out of it? Before we start talking about the personal investment you're making in yourself, however, let's take a step back and look more generally at the value of a college education. This graphic that you have in front of you shows two important ideas. Number one, as one's level of education increases, there's a corresponding decrease in the unemployment rate. So for example, in 2013, someone with less than a high school diploma they were around 11% unemployment, whereas someone who had an associate's degree was about half of that, at 5.4%, and the higher one went with education into a professional degree, a master's degree, you were dropping down into the 2% range. So generally speaking, unemployment falls as one increases in education level. The second important element outlined here is that one's median weekly earnings tend to rise as well with educational level. So someone who is earning an associate's degree is certainly earning a couple $100s more per week than someone who has a high school diploma, and likewise someone who goes and earns a master's degree is earning even more than that. This chart in general shows the investment you're making in yourself, and it's an important distinction for you to understand. So it's clear that a college education is a good investment in yourself, but it's important that you're careful as you begin your schooling and that you don't fall prey to a number of myths that exist regarding the workforce. The first myth is simply this, that what you see on television or what you read or hear about in the media is always representative of what a job is really like. So if everything you see on TV isn't reality, what is reality? Well, there's certainly sure to be some truth about the information you see on jobs on television and read about in the media, but you're often only getting a partial glimpse of the job. Television and the media tend to glorify particular careers, but omit the negative or mundane elements. So it's not uncommon to see sort of the glorious or exciting elements of being a police officer, but they leave out the fact that there's a lot of paperwork, that there's some unpleasant elements that go along with it as well. It's also important that television omits the idea that no job, not even the ones that we love the most, is going to be perfect and fun all the time. Every job, even the best ones, has unpleasant elements to it. So the bottom line then is simply this: don't choose a career simply from television or the media. Make sure you spend the time to research the career thoroughly. Take time to shadow or do some informational interviewing with someone who's working in the field, and then make an informed decision based on a range of factors: your interest, the salary, the need for the job. All of those things are going to help you make a good and wise decision that's going to lead to a more successful career. Myth number 2 is this: your degree is the golden ticket to career success. All you have to do is get through and graduate, and you're going to be able to find success. Unfortunately, there is no such thing as a golden ticket to career success. Ultimately, your degree does give you opportunity and open doors that would otherwise be closed to you. It gives you permission to apply for jobs that you wouldn't otherwise be able to apply for. Please note that it also does this for other degree earners like you, and these people are your competition. So the bottom line then is your degree can and will have a great value for you, but you need to be able to leverage it effectively. How can you develop yourself professionally in addition to earning the degree to help set yourself apart? What else will you do to make yourself a good candidate? Will you do an internship? Will you volunteer? Will you find ways to network with people that can help you get a job? The degree is of utmost value to you, but only if you make it work for you. The third myth, then, is that the first job I land after college will be my dream job. The reality to this myth is that very few people reach their dream job in their first career stop. In fact, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the baby boomers generation held an average of 11.3 jobs between the ages of 18 and 46. And what that means for all of us is that we should be prepared to make a number of career stops on our journey. So the bottom line is this: while we should all strive to get the job we want, our dream job, we should also recognize that career development takes just that. It takes development, it takes time. We all have to start somewhere, but that doesn't mean we have to stay there. We should plan to use the stepping stone approach of career development because each stop along our journey will help us grow and improve for the next stop. We should all understand that in career development, we may need to be a little bit more like the tortoise and a little bit less like the hare. So this video is throwing a lot of information at you, and you might be asking yourself at this point, so what does this mean for me? And at the core, what should I learn and take away from this? Without a doubt, there are a number of key takeaways from this video. First and foremost is to be a good student. Go to class, complete all your work, become successful, and earn your degree. That in and of itself will earn you some opportunities that you wouldn't otherwise have. Second, make sure you do your homework in choosing a career. Don't just choose something willy-nilly based on what you see on television or read about in the media. Instead, take the time to really research the career and get involved in it. Talk to someone who's working in the field or perhaps shadow with them. Take some time to look at how technology could affect that career and what the prospects are for the future. Know what you're getting yourself into. Third, make sure you take some time to develop yourself professionally. Make yourself a good candidate for the jobs you want to apply for. We already talked about the value of the degree and how that's going to be able to help you, but we also talked about the need to leverage that degree. What will you do to make yourself the best candidate possible so you're going up against and beating the candidates who also have a degree just like you? Fourth, make sure you're being proactive and that you plan ahead. Don't wait until graduation to begin your career development. Instead, get started today. So let me end then with this quotation that I always use for students, and it's a challenge that I give to you now. What can you do today to make a better tomorrow for yourself? So with that challenge in mind, I encourage you to start utilizing career services at HACC. In fact, career services can be and should be an instrumental part of your time while you're at HACC. Career services can help with a wide range of career-related topics while you're here. We can help the development of job search tools such as resumes, cover letters, reference sheets, and portfolios. We can help you with career exploration opportunities such as making career decisions and shadowing. We can also help with the creation of career development plans, so maybe you know where you want to be, but you're not quite sure how to get there. Career services can also help you with support for your job search, with help for interview practice such as mock interviews, and to assist you in being proactive in planning for career success. Ultimately, we're here to help you find success and to improve your outcomes, so please take advantage of this opportunity. In the end, in getting an education, you're making an investment in yourself. Don't minimize that investment by not developing yourself professionally and not preparing for the career that you want. Let career services help you today to prepare for a better tomorrow.